What's going on, guys? Long time coming. I'm finally back at my place. My buddy Eddie's fine. We're at the hospital. He's staying with me for a couple of weeks until he actually gets healed up and better. Update. I have a pink-toed tarantula that molted. It is a confirmed male. I got the molt. It's not mature yet, but it should be next molt. I've got 6 rats, 4 are feeders, and 2 are breeders. I have a female that just popped out about 15 babies some point last night to this morning. I have a new garter snake that was captive bred. It's a pet. I guess it was ordered offline. Let me go and unplug my phone charger real quick. Just pulled my beard here somehow. I'm going to show you guys the skinks. I'm really cold, so I'm not touching anybody. But here is the molt of the pink toe. This is not the pink toe that molted, though. This one's bigger. This one's a female. The one that molted is this little guy right here. You can tell it's a boy too, also of how lanky it is. It's like real long and lanky. On top of that, we have thousands upon thousands. Can I do it? Can I do it? Look at that. Baby crickets. Look at that. Pinheads everywhere. I've got a bunch of females in this box laying eggs. The rat snake is being a rat snake. I have had a couple losses in the collection since I've been gone. A couple of my new were close to dying. They just weren't healthy animals when I got them. 2 of them are my house geckos. The little bitty ones you could buy at the pet store that are feeders. My Anola's still doing fine. He's old as shit now. I lost 2 house geckos. I lost a Thai black, which she was dying. She must have been old or sick or something. I kept her warm. I kept her fed. When she would eat, she refused food. I thought she was going to lay an egg sac. Turns out she died. I will be doing an autopsy video, just like I did with the centipede, to see what happened. Because if she has a tumor, if she's just fat, if she's full of eggs or something. I was really hoping to be home when she died, because there was a 50-50 chance that I might have been able to save the eggs if they were fertile and they were ready. Because if you have the webbing of the tarantula itself, I've seen people do it, they make egg sacs for them out of the webbing of the tarantula that died. So I have a bunch of webbing that I've collected from her over the time. I actually have a few pieces that are as thick as paper, and they're soft. But she died while I was gone, so she was put in the freezer, so the eggs are dead regardless. So I'll still be doing an autopsy, and then I'll be shipping her off to my buddy, because he will preserve her, because he's into that shit. I was into that too. I've got a baby northern midland snake somewhere around here in a jar that I did. He's about a freaking little jar like that. But yeah, it's somewhere. But I also had the vine snake. That was the new snake I told you guys about like 2-3 days, like 5, 6, 7 days ago, or 2 weeks ago roughly. I'm not sure how long I've actually had the thing. I think I've had it like 2-3 weeks now, but I don't remember when I uploaded the video when I was talking about it. But I knew it wasn't going to live long. It was a wild caught animal. It was old, and it wasn't eating. I force fed it. I fed it some fish. It ate the fish. I didn't even force feed it the fish. I force fed it one, and then it got the idea, hey, these are good, and it went down the water after them. And that was like 3 days before I left. And, well, I came back, and I was actually in the hospital the second to last day, and my mother called me and said, hey, your vine snake died. So I got the video. I had the video. I think I deleted the video because I was just pissed off and frustrated. I have one video where it's wrapped in the trees. I did delete the bite video that I took. Sadly, that was an accident. I went and I had it out for the first time, and I had it around my neck, and it came off. And I'm like, look how long this thing is. Like, this thing's so cool. And it turned around, it got me right here. And they are a venomous snake. They do have rear fangs. They're known as a rear fang snake, which means their fangs are, they're not like viper fangs where they're hollow. They're grooved like a shark's teeth, and basically what happens is their venom mixes with their saliva, and as they bite you and they chew on you, they inject you with the venom. It just gets in your bloodstream, and it did cause me to have a headache, and I was pretty nauseous for a little while. But it's not fatal unless you go into anaphylactic shock, which that's everything nowadays. You can die from a bullet ant, an ant, a bee, it doesn't matter. If you get stung by it, it can kill you if you go into anaphylactic shock. But knock on wood, everything else is pretty decent, okay right now. Garter snakes are doing, they're lovely. The 3 of my geckos are still not eating. I think it's because it's breeding season for them. They might just not eat, but the problem is I've been force feeding them, which I know it's not a good thing, but it's either that or watch them die, and I'm not watching them die. I'm doing whatever the hell I can and whatever it takes to feed my babies. Even if at some point I gotta do the unthinkable and do what, Edward Tyndall does and feed them pinkies, which is supposed to be a no-go, but they eat them, and his are fucking fat and healthy and fine, and nothing's ever been wrong with them, and none of them have died. I've been feeding mine nothing but insects, and 3 of them are doing absolutely fine, and 3 of them are deteriorating in health. And I have a bunch of rat pups here, so I might just lop a head off or something and in a gecko's throat. It's barbaric to say, but if it keeps my animals alive, these rats are feeders. They're not pets. They're feeders. You know, that's why I have 6 of them. I have 5 big males and a big female. And I was supposed to get 3 males and 3 females, but the guy fucking gypped me, and I'll explain later why on that probably. But yeah, I just had a new shed from the California King. It is beautiful, full shed. Also, I have done a hybrid breeding of my corn snake and my striped California King, and I'll explain more later in the video if you guys want to hear about that, which I'll make a video regardless. Anyway, a lot of shit's happened, a lot of animals, a lot of updates, a lot of stuff to come back to and clean, fix up, get prepared for the next episode. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's little update video. Now that I am back, and yes, I learned to open my mouth more when it comes to doing videos, because I used to talk like this right here, and people don't want to see this shit right here. So yes, I act like I am on drugs constantly when I'm talking to you guys. And I know it might be a little difficult and a little weird for you guys, but I am sorry. It is the only way I can talk like this because I have a very large freaking tongue, and it's annoying, and it causes me to slur my words if I don't talk like this all the time. So I do kind of exaggerate the way I talk a little bit on YouTube, but other than that, this is pretty much how I talk in real life. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget the notification bell, and I will see you beautiful sons of bitches in the next video. Have a good night, and later!